don't want to see any deliberate punches around the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves.
So another fascinating heavyweight collision, a little way from the higher echelons, which are delivering Parker Wardley in a fortnight. But this is really curious and could be very fiery. 38 KOs between Dave Allen and Arslanbek Makhmudov. Do not take your eyes off this. The 6'5" Lion has 13 first-round wins. He's intimidating, but Allen in the shape of his life under Jamie Moore and Nigel Travers, and gets a countering shot in the first 15 seconds.
Yeah, that was a lovely left hook on the ropes from Dave Allen. You mentioned the Lion there, with the Lion is in the Lion's den. This crowd are going wild for Dave Allen. He needs to stay switched on, nothing silly early. Makhmudov needs to look for that right hand. He's very dangerous with the shot.
And there it is, that right hand trying to prise through the guard of Allen, who utilises the uppercut. He's had such a strange career, Dave Allen, but he's found momentum and form in this last year. We saw Makhmudov taken out by Ajit Kabayel, but then Kabayel is one of the very best.
Well, Kabayel kept rejudging the distance all the time, kept changing his distance, and it was hard for Makhmudov to close him down then, because he wasn't sure where he was. So Dave's got a great chin, but he can't gamble on that. He's still got to see low, keep moving that head, make Makhmudov look for the target. Missing for the big fella tires your tank very, very quickly.
Was a decent amateur, Makhmudov, trying to get the jab going, but Dave Allen should have the speed here if he can hang on in these first 2 or 3 rounds, where these big right hands of Makhmudov will be dangerous.
Yeah, he is really dangerous. You see there, he'll lead with a shot time and time again. There was a moment ago as well where he leant on Dave Allen and he threw a chopping right hand. But I think, I'd like to see Dave slip inside. It's dangerous, but slip inside and throw that left to the body.
I was thinking the same thing, Danny. Just got to be, it's a brave ass. Yeah. Good uppercut there from Makhmudov.
And these slugging, heavy-looking shots from Makhmudov, who has 19 knockouts in his 20 wins.
You just got to keep Allen on the end of that jab, hasn't he? At that distance, that's where he can throw that uppercut from range, keep Allen away from him.
Body shot from Allen. Neat and tidy early as the fans cheer him on. What an atmosphere here.
Incredible, it really is. Good chopping right hand. I think the left hook's there for Dave Allen. When he throws that shot, he's a little unsteady. The footwork isn't great of Makhmudov. You see there, the right hand carried low as he throws that jab to the body. So the counter left hook's there for Dave Allen.
Good start though from Makhmudov. Nice positive start from him.
One Dave Allen being sung all around this arena here in Sheffield. Makhmudov back behind the jab. Decent start for Arslanbek Makhmudov, as we thought.
Now don't go looking for it. When you go for another round or something like that, like we spoke about, he's going to be blowing out the fucking arse.
The brilliant team of Jamie Moore and Nigel Travers, who's got Dave Allen into the best shape of his career. Fight number 34 against this huge Russian based now in Quebec. Arslanbek Makhmudov looking for victory number 21. Allen's had 7 defeats through his career, and Arslanbek's trying to make it 8. He's a strong man mountain.
This is clever from Makhmudov as well, just don't allow Allen into the fight.
He's trying to keep it long, isn't he, and having success behind that jab, and really following up with that heavy right hand over to the top. So that left hand's got to stay high of Dave Allen.
Good jab from Makhmudov, who knows Allen's been halted 4 times in his career, and these big clubbing hooks.
But he's got a good chin, Allen, we know that. He just needs to get a little bit lower, Allen, that's all. Make Makhmudov bend out, reach for the target as much as you can.
I'm sure Jamie and Nigel will be thinking, as every minute ticks by, Dave Allen's got a better chance in this fight, but Makhmudov is looking very hungry. He wants that fight with Anthony Joshua, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and he always looks menacing early on in the contest. It's just trying to maintain it as the contest goes on. That's the shot for Dave Allen, that left to the body. Slow this work rate down, chop the tree down.
But he's got to be coming forward with that shot. I mean, this myth about Makhmudov's going to tire, he'll tire if you make him work at a high pace. If he's boxing at his pace, he'll be fine.
Interesting stat we saw earlier that Dave Allen didn't throw that many punches in the rematch with Johnny Fisher in the first 2 or 3 rounds. He warmed into it. That was low, really low from Allen with the left hook. And he'll get a ticky off from Steve Gray. Yeah, that was right down.
Yeah, it was low. But that is the shot. Not low, obviously, but that left to the body. If you can keep it a little higher above that waistband.
Well, he's got up to 5 minutes, Makhmudov. He won't take it. Fighters don't. They want to get on with it. Looks in his corner, Makhmudov, back behind the jab.
Just needs more lateral movement here, Allen. Because even if you can take those shots, they're going to make a mark, aren't they?
Oh, look at this, heavy hands
good right hand
from Makhmudov, trying to crack Dave Allen, top of the head. Those disorientating shots.
I tell you something, though, Allen got caught with, when he got caught with that big right hand, he bit down on his gum shield like, let's have it.
Yeah, for a double left hook, didn't he?
My word, he really swings from the hip, Makhmudov. He's not the fastest.
It's clean, though, isn't it?
But, yeah.
Clean, and it's direct as well. It's route 1 for Makhmudov. Boxing well, isn't he?
He's had a very good start here, and Dave Allen is under the cosh, under pressure.
Tell you what, though, he puts everything into every shot, Makhmudov. That does empty the tank. Nice jab.
Is he gambling early here, Makhmudov? Does he feel he could just wipe out Dave Allen in 3 or 4 rounds? Body shot there was better, and it had an effect.
Yeah, it did, you're right.
And a left hook to the head as well. And Dave Allen, clever at the end of this round that Makhmudov has dominated. But Dave Allen is trying strongly. That wasn't that bad, that one. One low, yes, but the crowd react. Dave Allen seems to be finding an answer here. I'll tell you what, with the thousands here, if Dave Allen can keep on this winning streak and maybe tempt someone like a Deontay Wilder over here, who, by the way, loves Sheffield and loves Yorkshire, they might have to take it to Bramall Lane or Hillsborough.
And you'd sell it out.
But he's 2 rounds down at the minute. Let's not forget that for him. I think he's 2 rounds down. He had a really good finish of the round there, Dave Allen. He really did. And he comes back at the start of this job with some positivity now, knowing he can land on the target. He just got to be brave to sidestep coming forward, as Darren said.
Like to see that finishing right hand, left hook as well to the body. Didn't like that one, Makhmudov.
I agree with you, Barry. I think Allen's 2 rounds down, but I like what he did in the last 20 seconds of the second. The body shots could be a problem for Makhmudov, who still looks strong and hard. And
it's low again.
Again.
It is low, it is low.
And he's looking in his corner, Makhmudov. And Allen comes in with the left hands, and the fever pitch of an atmosphere here in Sheffield. Makhmudov's a long way from home, Barry.
Yeah, it was low, but Allen did the right thing. The referee didn't call it, he carried on.
He's doing the right thing here, Makhmudov. Keeping him at range, he's not smothering his work. You can see he's sort of aware of anything that might come back, thinking about defence. Like to see Dave throw that left hook. If he's not going to throw it to the body, throw it upstairs when he misses with that right hand. Even then, when he throws the right to the body, there's a chance to throw that left hook.
That's it, jab to the body, right hand, jab to the body, bend your legs, and then throw that right hand over the top.
Makhmudov looking at his corner continually. Got to keep his eyes on Dave Allen here, who has got 19 knockouts, Allen. He can punch too, as we saw against Johnny Fisher. Good jab from Allen.
Oh, lovely right hand though, in response there from Makhmudov.
He's taking them well though, isn't he? He's keeping his hands high, Dave. Look, that one partially blocked, and again he's blocking them.
You got to be worried he doesn't have no mark up though. Even though he got a great chin, marking up's might be a problem.
Clubbing shots, timing again from Makhmudov, but Allen walking through them. And this left hand of Dave Allen is proving tricky for Makhmudov to see and react to. Body shot back from the line. What a good fight.
It is, and look, we're starting to see Dave now creep forward. He's on the front foot. He's got to be careful doing that. You've got to bring your front foot in, get closer. Cannot afford to miss with that overhand right.
Yeah, it was good for Makhmudov. One a little spin off the ropes as well after that mistake from Allen, and then coming back with the right hand. I think Makhmudov's boxing really well here.
He wanted this challenge, Dave Allen. Someone really dangerous. And Makhmudov has come for victory because he smells that AJ fight or something in 2026 that could light up his own career at the age of 36. He can ill afford a defeat here, Makhmudov.
And even though he loads up with his shots, as Darren said, he's correct. He's not throwing so many though. He's not sort of wasting loads of energy there, Makhmudov. He's only throwing with conviction when he can hit the target.
Guido Vianello also stopped Makhmudov. So twice he's been defeated.
He's doing the right thing, Dave. He really is. Tucking up, taking those right hands on the glove.
Well, he's enjoying it now, Dave Allen. He's trying to take Makhmudov into deep waters. That's the plan. But Makhmudov's chipping away, Barry.
I do understand the idea of dragging him into deep waters, but Makhmudov's still being able to box with his pace, I feel, right now, which I'm not sure is going to be work for Allen. He's got a great chin, but if he makes Makhmudov miss a little bit more, that'll tire him out dramatically. And right now, he's having success by hitting the target, Darren, so he's not going to tire as much, I don't feel.
Just a few signs, though, that there was patches where Dave was starting to push Makhmudov back, and I don't think the Russian wants to be on the back foot. There's some big, deep breaths in the Makhmudov corner.
Enis Lima coming up later from Philly. UK and US action live on DAZN on this October night in Sheffield, where Dave Allen had an absolutely rapturous reception. Can this Cinderella man, the Cinderella story, continue? Or is this a bridge too far? Arslanbek Makhmudov probably has won the first three, but Dave Allen is still very much in this.
Yeah, and he's taken some good shots from Makhmudov, but he's still there. He's still got his hands high and looking to force the pace out, trying to be on the front foot. The lead hand of Makhmudov, very good. Variation with the jab, important.
And Barry, a bit like in London at the Copper Box, Dave didn't have the greatest of starts, but he stuck in there, didn't he, with Johnny Fisher, and then found his moments.
He did, yeah, with Makhmudov. I think he got a heavier-handed fight. I'm not saying he's a bigger puncher, and he already is, but a heavier-handed. Every shot is just so weighty. If there was speed in Makhmudov punches, it would be electric. He really would. But I just worry about Dave, just the shots tiring him out, having to absorb these punches. I think he has the ability just to slip shots coming forward. And that right hand's the start of it for me, for Allen, but I think he needs a jab to the body just to engage those legs to get the speed when he throws that right hand over the top.
Again, another right from Makhmudov, and that was a big one, but Dave Allen just walked through it.
He took that well.
Showing a cracking chin here, Allen, as we've seen before, but he can't take too many of those.
To be fair, he's doing better than I thought he would, Makhmudov on the back foot.
Well, if you watch him against Takam, he was boxing okay, and he kept the energy quite well for a long period of the fight. You've got to make him. I mean, changing that distance, making him miss is what tires him out. See, Allen's just giving him a target to hit, even if he is half blocking the shot. You're getting that mentally, you're getting that fulfillment of hitting the target. You've got to make him panic, make him miss, make him panic.
I think he's trying to make Makhmudov tire. Makhmudov coming off that first round victory over the former Olympian and undefeated Ricardo Brown.
A good shot.
That left hook is the honey punch for Dave Allen, who just looks down at us. Sometimes he's alongside us, isn't he, on a mic, and he's great company.
I mean, I don't think he'll mind the way this is going, Dave Allen. You know, he's having to take a lot on the gloves. A few are creeping through, but I think he'll be happy to think that he's got Makhmudov on the back foot. Although he's getting picked off at times, he is, I feel, putting a dent in the Russian.
Good left hook to the body as well from Allen. Last 10 seconds. Makhmudov a bit weary, back to the corner. Jamie, how the guys seeing it?
Okay, 4 rounds down, Tony. Throughout the whole build-up, the conversation was Dave's going to have to weather the early storm. That's basically what we're seeing here.
Of course, listen, he's absorbing everything from Makhmudov. He looks like he's starting to turn the screw a little bit now. He looks like he's putting more pressure on Makhmudov. He's getting closer, and it's more on Dave Allen's terms now. The first 4 rounds there, it's all Makhmudov, and he's landing the shots, but Dave is getting close at his own will. He's been pushed back by Makhmudov in them first 4, but now towards the end of that last one, he's the one pushing back.
How are you seeing it, Cole? What do we need to see now from Dave?
Makhmudov is 4 rounds ahead for me, but that's okay. We need to see Dave moving his head a little bit more, going to the body a little bit more. That overhand right needs to be a bit neater as well. It's too wild. He'll never hit Makhmudov with that, but it needs to be neater. I like what I'm seeing so far, but there's a long way to go.
Can the white rhino turn the screw? On we go.
Yeah, good questions. What happens next in this? Arslanbek Makhmudov has had a good start, those heavy looking right hands, but Dave Allen soaking it up. Allen, who had that big win over Johnny Fisher, he's also beaten Lucas Brown with a body shot. Nick Webb, been in with the likes of Dillian White and Luis Ortiz, David Price. Is that one of these careers you thought he was going to walk away? You trained him at one point, Darren.
That was the worst period.
But you mentioned an opponent there, Nick Webb. He threw that left to the body, didn't he? Then the overhand right. I feel that's the tactic. Cole's mentioned it there. He can't be wild with it. He can't, you know, be predictable with the shot. I think either a left to the body then or a jab to the body, a stabbing jab to the body. Then you can throw the right hand over the top. You know you're in range then.
But fighting a fight, banking on the other fighter tiring out is always a dangerous thing, I feel. No, I mean, I know you might think I'm going to lose the first few rounds because he has going to have more energy, obviously. But you can be a little bit smarter. He could be moving his head a little bit more. And like Carl said, that right hand needs to be a little bit neater, more inside the body frame when he throws it over the top.
Uppercut on the inside from Dave Allen, which against the big man is a good idea. Makhmudov comes back with one of his own, but decent defense from Allen, who sparred the best and been around the best.
I mean, he is taking the sting out of the shots, but the shots are still punching through the guard. So I'm not sure it is that good of a defense if they're still scoring. I mean, he won't mind because he takes a good shot, and he'll be just thinking, that's okay, I can feel it, I can absorb it, and I'm going to walk you down. But
I just think it's kind of the fight he would expect it would be going.
Yeah.
And that's always a plus, when you've kind of dreamt about a fight and a pattern of a fight. When you're in there, and this is good work from Dave Allen, the uppercut, a lovely shot.
Cracking combination from Dave Allen, who's just beginning to back Makhmudov up for the first time into the neutral corner, winning away with hooks and uppercuts. And this is great stuff from Dave Allen. Makhmudov stands strong and comes back with his own.
He took him well, didn't he? That was a good right hand. Yeah, you're right, Barry.
What around the fifth here, Allen and Makhmudov.
But when Allen turned his shoulder, just moved his shoulder to the side, he got a little bit of rhythm to his work all of a sudden. Again, that's what I'm saying, just move side to side, get a bit of rhythm.
I think Darren's right. I think Dave Allen's dreamt this up. I think round by round, He believes he will chop the tree down and get to Makhmudov, maybe with body shots.
And now the tempo's increased, hasn't it?
That was low, but that left hook wasn't. Just starting to rough up Makhmudov. And he looks at his corner again, the Lion. He's not making enough of an impression on Dave Allen. That was a good round for the Yorkshireman. Was that a swing round in the fight?
Yeah, it could be a breakthrough moment there. He looked jaded going back to the corner, the red corner. Did Makhmudov. And he seems to have that bit between his teeth, doesn't he, Dave Allen? Yeah, good shots to the body, just slipping through the guard of Makhmudov. And the uppercuts, he landed a couple. Lovely shot. Credit to Makhmudov, he's taken the shots though, hasn't he? But that was a sinking, thudding left to the body, Barry.
Yeah, and then the uppercut there, the rhythm, because he's thrown the body across, thrown that left across the body, the uppercut through the middle, and it probably should have been another one back. But then after that, Makhmudov turned him and threw a nice little right hand of his own. But again, below there on the waistband, if the referee didn't call it as a legal shot, then it's below the belt. But yeah, some good positivity there, going back to the corner for Allen. But the first half of the round still was all Makhmudov again.
Into the sixth we go. The blue and gold, if you need any identification, with Betty and George, his two kids, on the waistband of Dave Allen, and the Lion, Arslanbek Makhmudov, the Russian based in Quebec, with a Canadian team here and full of confidence going into this. Says that Anthony Joshua has promised him a fight in 2026, and he likes it because two of the defeats in Joshua's amateur career, he beat those guys. Makhmudov.
Landed a nice left to the body, Makhmudov, and this is good work from the Russian.
Got to keep it longer, hasn't he, Makhmudov? He gets in close there. Allen's happy to block and counter. Good uppercut.
Again, he needs to move his head, Dave Allen. Can slip under those shots, roll under, then come back with a left hook, whether it be to the head or the body.
I think it's a good jab from Makhmudov, but it's when he's backed up here that Allen's got to unload on the body.
It's the holding.
He's a different fighter, Barry, when he's on the retreat, Makhmudov.
He's going to get a point taken away, Makhmudov here. He's constantly holding it. Allen should be overselling it, to be honest. Oh, nice 1-2 there, reverse 1-2 there for Makhmudov.
But I think Allen's seeing a lot of these right hands coming, getting the gloves up, blocking most.
And I think he needs to fire off of that now, though. Once you've blocked, you've taken them on the glove, you fire back with your own shots.
Be fascinating to talk to Team Allen after the fight. I wonder if they said, suck it up early, take him out in 9 or 10.
There's a lovely left to the body from Dave Allen after he missed with the right hand. And he is holding, isn't he, Barry? Makhmudov again.
That's good there from Makhmudov. Nice right hand and then span off the ropes. Again, he's holding. I mean, the referee's got to... The referee has warned him, but at some point...
And that right hand was very weak looking from Makhmudov. Is he running out of steam, bit by bit?
And look, do you know what? Makhmudov said he'd never really heard of Dave Allen. He's probably seen the record of, walk in the park. I think he may have underestimated the White Rhinos, certainly his toughness.
Well, this is everything, isn't it, Dave Allen? It's shoot or bust tonight. But Makhmudov also needs a victory.
I still think Makhmudov's boxing well. I think he's winning this round.
Yeah, good work from Makhmudov. Back comes Allen.
I think, you know when Allen's hurt, because he throws punches. Once he gets hurt, he goes, right, you're having it. He's so tough. That's Jamie Moore, that's right there. Telling the referee what's what there with the holding.
Makhmudov winning on the fan zone. Yep, that's about right, but who's going to win the war? It's only halfway. And I think all along, Makhmudov very, very dangerous early.
Yeah, and look, he is winning the fight. He's doing a lot of good work. Again, though, you just feel, don't you, that there's something about to happen. Will he tire? You can't bank on it, as we've been saying, but, you know, in the past, when he's been in there with fighters that do increase the tempo, he does fade, but good work on the back foot.
Again, that's a sign that Alan's taking a good shot, because look, he does a cracking right hand, but look at him, look.
Second half of this fascinating heavyweight fight. Arslanbek Makhmudov is ahead. He's boxed well. Jabs, right hands. Dave Allen not quite doing enough in some of these rounds, but he's toughing it out, showing a great chin and waiting for his chance. That low blow early on just troubled Makhmudov, and body shots might be the answer for Allen.
Makhmudov's got to keep doing this. Keep it long. Don't let Dave Allen get close. Dave Allen needs to stab that jab into the body, then look for the right hand over the top.
I mean, this is a massive opportunity for Makhmudov, right? If he stops Dave Allen here, and great shots going in, then he puts himself back on the map.
Yeah, he certainly does, and he's boxing really well, Makhmudov. But I tell you something, that Allen's got some chin. He really has.
We've always known that he's tough and he's got talent, but it's putting it all together.
He just lacks the speed, doesn't he, Makhmudov?
He's taking the power out of the shots now, hasn't he? He's starting to vary the power. Instead of loading up with everything, he'll tap a few jabs out, then he'll throw the chopping right hand that he does there. Dave just glancing the target with his own right hand.
Again, even this, there's loads of pressure here from Allen, but he's taking too many shots coming forward. And he can move his head, though. That's the frustrating part. I think he can be more agile from the upper body.
Well, there's no question he's in the best shape of his life, Dave Allen. But Makhmudov jabbing to Allen's body and back with the right hand. It's simple, but it's effective. And these are scoring shots from Makhmudov.
Yeah, straight 1-2. It was accurate, wasn't it? That sneaked through that last right hand, through the guard of Dave Allen.
It's just allowing Makhmudov to tee off a bit more than I thought he would, Dave Allen.
And not making Makhmudov rush his work, which means he can compose himself before he throws, which means he'll conserve energy that way.
A lot less output as well from Dave Allen in this 7th round. A lot of pressure on the front foot.
Yeah, he's boxing well here, Makhmudov.
He had an opportunity a couple of times there, Allen, to let his hands go.
Nice right hand from Makhmudov. Where are the flurries from Dave Allen? Jamie Moore might have to get a little bit more heated in that blue corner, because the rounds are ticking by and Makhmudov is well in front. There is the point off, though. He has been doing it.
And this could get tough now for Makhmudov, because he's got into sort of a default. Every time Dave gets close, he grabs hold. He's going to have to stop doing that.
Because he won the round.
Not anymore. It's an even round, isn't it?
Exactly, but he was winning it.
Yeah,
boxing-wise.
He was winning it clearly. I think overall, I think Makhmudov's boxed really well under pressure from Allen, but it's been more pressure with the feet than it has with the hands. Again, picking his shots well, and like you said, the low time just to compose himself before he lets his hands go, certainly in that round. He just lacks the speed, Makhmudov, to really startle Allen. Allen's got a good chin, so if he sees the shot, he can brace for it and absorb it.
Yeah, it's the ones that you don't see do the real damage.
Yeah, very good amateur, Makhmudov, and he's just keeping everything to the jab, the right hand, the old uppercut, but scoring shots for the 3 judges at ringside. Dave Allen has work to do here, and I think he'll know it. Such an intelligent guy, such a likeable guy, and the whole of British boxing is behind Dave Allen. However, Arslanbek Makhmudov has got dreams of his own still. He wants to rumble with the best heavyweights in the world again.
Oh, lovely.
Nice work.
Yeah, really clever work there. He even started to move his body himself there, Makhmudov, to get the space for that shot.
He's getting the uppercut into play, isn't he, as well, Makhmudov?
See, Alan has... Do you think... I thought Alan would... When Alan got close, I thought he would have been chopping that 3 down continuously.
With heavy shots.
Yeah.
Stabbing that jab into the body, even looking for the right hand over the top.
That he does.
Yeah.
And he can do so well.
He's not pulling the trigger, Dave Allen. And it's noticeable how the crowd have just dimmed, rather like when Junaid Boston was in trouble, and also Josh Padley might just need this huge audience to get Dave Allen revved up and going.
I mentioned it earlier, I do believe that 2-shot combination, the one that he threw against Nick Webb, would have a good chance of landing. He throws it really well. You see that the target is big of Makhmudov, how tall he is. Really sink that in, turn the hips, and then look at that right hand over the top like that. But good spin-off, though, from Makhmudov.
Yeah, for a guy with not the fantastic, the best footwork in the world, he's moved off the ropes quite well, hasn't he?
Body shots from Allen, holding on, Makhmudov.
Yeah, Allen selling it as well. That's good there from Allen.
Again, hands up, Barry, and just trying to take the steam, drain the energy from Makhmudov.
But I think he's affording him too much time in between assaults, so he's giving him a chance to regroup every time. See, I don't think he's made Makhmudov really bust a gut here yet.
Yeah, look, you can do it with the front foot, can't you? But you still got to let your hands go.
50 seconds left in the 8th. Makhmudov in a handy lead.
This is heavyweight boxing. Sometimes having a lead's irrelevant, isn't it?
Justice Hooney, Fabio Wardley.
Plenty of time left in this contest.
Again, a body shot from Allen. Obviously, the tactics. Will Makhmudov slow? How hard has he trained in Canada?
You're right what you're saying there, Darren. That habit of holding, no, he's not going to be able to change that, is he?
He's struggling.
His first thought. A nice right-hander there from Makhmudov again.
Chipping away, though, Dave Allen. A little bit more at the end of this one. And just slow to sit down on his stool, Makhmudov. Is the Yorkshireman finally getting to him bit by bit? It's a slow process, and he's losing rounds.
He's losing a lot of rounds, and it's going to get to a point in a minute that he's going to need Makhmudov to tire to get the stoppage.
Let's get to the boys, Jamie.
Tony, you called for Dave to start turning the screw off before. Is he doing it through 8 or not?
No, I've got him winning 1 round clearly. Even the round where he gets the point off Makhmudov, it's a 9-9 round, because, you know, he takes a point off the person who's won the round. So Dave now, in my opinion, needs a knockdown or a stoppage. He really does. He's got to let his hands go when he's up close. He's trying to work inside where Makhmudov holds. Steve Gray is being very lenient with Makhmudov with taking the points off. He's took 1, could have had 2, maybe 3.
He wants to see the body shots come.
He needs to stab the body. He needs to stab the body to get close and then continue the body attack.
Okay, 4 to go.
Yep, agree with both of them. He's got to get going here, Dave Allen, and rattle the body, because Makhmudov is winning these rounds, but there are 4 to go.
Well, that was a good left hook from Makhmudov, who you have to say has adjusted well, hasn't he? You know, started off trying to seek and destroy and get Dave Allen out of there, realised that wasn't going to happen, and just boxed nicely on the back foot. It's down to Dave now. Really got to let his hands go. Allen, be busy. You're in front of you, man. Let your shots go.
There's the body shot, but knockdowns or a stoppage, says Tony. Time is ticking for Dave Allen. Makhmudov has boxed well tonight. Really effective. Good shot. Nice right hand from Allen. Comes shield out, knocked out of Makhmudov. He just looks a bit sorry for himself on the ropes. Wants the gum shield back in.
Do you know what? Alan caught him with the fingers then, didn't even turn hand over, and he felt that shot.
Dave Allen just waits, not even in the neutral corner. He wants to get to Makhmudov now. He thinks he's seen something here, I reckon, Dave Allen. Will he let the hands go and really apply the pressure?
Back on the jab, Makhmudov though, doing the right thing. Oh, good right hand. There was a right uppercut though from Makhmudov as well.
Yeah, I think Makhmudov might have been the better punch actually there.
Both of them swapping leather. Again, Makhmudov looks at the referee. Strange signals at times from the Lion. But Allen's got to do more. Lovely right hand.
You've got to follow it up now, Alan. It's a lovely shot. You've got to work on that.
Yeah, put a shot on the end of it. You're in a good position there to throw a left to the body.
Oh, look, he's
Really teeing up this right hand, Makhmudov.
they're just so heavy, aren't they?
Still heavy this late, but Allen trying to get the uppercut going. And most of the fans I talked to earlier were saying Dave Allen will win in the 10th, 11th round very late on. Will they be right?
Oh, a little snarl there from Makhmudov.
Dave Allen waves him on.
Still firing, Makhmudov, body shot just under the elbow from Allen, who continually walks forward.
Oh, what a uppercut there from Allen.
Here comes Dave Allen. He's up. 15 seconds left. Makhmudov fighting on instinct here. Nothing coming back from the mountain, but the bell might just save him. Allen has the opportunity. How much has that taken out of Makhmudov? And was this the tactics all along to train the big man and take him out late?
Oh, incredible stuff at the end of this round. Look at the right hand, look at the onslaught from Dave Allen. Really letting his hands go. He looked as if he was going to go Makhmudov, didn't he? There was only 10 seconds left and he grabbed hold and stopped the work, Barry.
It's a lovely shot, but look, the follow is fantastic there from Allen. Maybe hit him with the fingers a little bit, but so committed to swinging. That's what we wanted, that commitment in the attacks there from Dave Allen. Catching him with forehand, the inside of the glove and everything. To be fair, Makhmudov took a few good shots there and took them well.
Dave Allen is trying to get the crowd going here and believes that after all the good work from Arslanbek Makhmudov, that the Canadian-based Russian is tiring.
He's got to start fast here, but how much is left in the tank of Dave Allen? Got to be busy. Can't let Makhmudov off the hook here.
And certainly don't get him to gain that confidence back by landing some right hands here, Makhmudov. Dip those legs, Allen, and throw that right hand.
Championship rounds coming down to a battle of wills. Body shots from Dave Allen. Again, Makhmudov is caught. And he looks a little bit dazed, Aaron.
3 rounds to change his life. Got to be busy, got to let those hands go.
Makhmudov still with a strong right hand, but certainly he's wearier. Allen swinging from the hip. Look at the crowd.
One of the best atmospheres of the year, this is fantastic.
One Dave Allen from the rafters, everyone on their feet here, winning the Doncaster de la Hoya home here.
Just got to let his hands go now, Allen. Oh, good work there from Makhmudov.
Yeah, he shortened up the shots there, didn't he? Slid that right uppercut through, lovely.
Back to the ropes, Makhmudov. Allen with an uppercut again, he looks in his corner.
He's holding Makhmudov.
I think he just wants to get over the line here, Makhmudov, and Allen has time.
But does Allen have the energy?
Well, he's been hit a lot in this fight. Jabs, right hands. Got to have taken something out of him. However hard Dave Allen's trained, and Makhmudov is still teeing off with those punches.
Needs to keep going.
Again he holds Makhmudov. Steve Cray splitting them up.
Allen just fell into him a bit there also, didn't he?
Just
Tired.
ended up smothering his own work. Good left hooks inside there. He was looking to hold again, wasn't he, Makhmudov? And he landed a couple of good short left hooks. Dave Allen.
If Allen could just slide that left foot across to the left and then throw that right hand over the top. Just get that weight moving over with the shot.
Hands down Makhmudov. 6 minutes to go. That's what Dave Allen's got to turn his life around again and put himself further up into the heavyweight picture. Or is it Makhmudov who's going to win this on points? Because he's well ahead.
Yeah, he is well ahead, but you're showing here, Allen, just that tenaciousness that he has, the tenacity, just want to keep fighting forward. A little bit busier again, really digging deep. Absolutely exhausted, rightfully so, but still finding the energy there to do the work. And finish the round strong there, Allen.
Control the distance. Don't let him come. Come, move. Sides.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Dave! He's fucked! You've got to stop him! You've got to stop him!
Seconds up. Round 11.
You've got to stop
2 rounds left.
him! Get rid of him!
Arslanbek Makhmudov, who's boxed well here tonight. But Dave Allen has wobbled his man, but he might have to take him out here.
Good work from Makhmudov. Bit of variation, keeping it long, then sliding the uppercut through the middle again. This has got to be a relentless attack now from Dave Allen, these remaining 2 rounds.
But Makhmudov's still got energy, and you feel if he can get through the 11th, he might just see that finishing line. Dave Allen needs to let his hands go. He just hasn't done that enough. And maybe it is the thudding shots, Barry, from Makhmudov.
If they taking punches is an exhausting thing. It really drains your tank. And it has no reflection on how good your chin is, by the way. It still tires you out.
He's dared to be brave here, Dave Allen. He wanted a challenge.
Doing the right thing here, sorry Adam, Makhmudov, just sort of running down the clock, grabbing hold, pushing Dave Allen back, just stopping the work coming from the white rhino.
Good uppercut from Makhmudov. He's just been better tonight.
For the guy who we tend to think has no engine and would tire quick, I think throughout he's been really good with his combinations.
I'm surprised at that, through 10. It's Makhmudov, who's only thrown 168 power, and Dave Allen's thrown more. Early on, he was throwing everything heavy, Makhmudov.
Left hand, Makhmudov just gets Dave Allen rocking. Back comes the Yorkshireman. Good left hook. But Makhmudov wants to meet him and trade with him. And that's a bad sign for Team Allen. Nice uppercut. Minute left to the 11th. But Makhmudov still looking strong. He's just got to follow up here, Allen, and go for broke.
The thing is that he doesn't want to miss, so he's trying to get a little bit too close. I think that's just the fear of missing and getting caught.
Makhmudov looking at his corner for the umpteenth time, as if to say, how much more do I have to do this? The clock ticking big time for Allen.
Oh, good shot.
Lovely right hand.
He's boxed really well in this round, Makhmudov.
I think he's boxed really well tonight.
Yeah, he has.
Under pressure, away from home. Allen's just fallen a little short, and he'll know it. He's got 3 minutes, Dave Allen.
right to me. I don't want you to deliver it quickly. Hey, no, please. I don't want you to get here. Are you going to win? You need. Pardon? Last round. Last round. Okay. Last round. Last round. Last round. Right. Last round. Hey, I don't want you just walking in. You went purpose when you walk in last time. Now, you just walk in. Half step. You need that little ride. Don't want you taking on the books. Don't want you taking on the books. I'm not going to need to. Right?
Bonus 10 seconds.
Half step. Come on, yeah? Come on,
Trying to gee him up in the corner.
Final round.
Dave Allen goes into the 12th round. WBA Intercontinental title on the line. The amateur skills and professional experience of Arslanbek Makhmudov, and these big thudding shots have been very effective tonight. And Dave Allen's been on the receiving end. He's had a few cameo moments, but the course of the fight has gone against the Yorkshireman.
Yeah, and I just see him, words to Jamie Moore, he's taken too many, I've taken too many, I'm shattered.
Yeah, he's such an honest guy.
You won't get a more honest guy, will you? Literally.
He won't. He'll accept it at the end, but he has got 2 minutes and 20 to find something from somewhere.
It's got to be a big shot because there's no sign that Makhmudov's going to tire quick here, so it's going to have to be a really real shot from the gods here for Dave Allen.
Everything you've got, and again, throw that again. The kitchen sink.
That's good from Makhmudov, precise with the jab. He's nullified Dave Allen, and he's hurt him. And apart from the point off for holding, you might be able to give Dave a little bit of something else, but I think Makhmudov's boxed really well when his career's on the line at 36.
Yeah, he had away from home as well, by the way, and what a crowd this is, a horrible crowd to fight against. Intimidating at times.
And he stayed focused, hasn't he? Switched on, he's kept it long. Variation in the work. Took some of the power out of his shots.
And Barry, you said it earlier, he just can't keep taking it. Suddenly, is there a moment? There was a few rounds ago, but he ran out of time. He's got 1:10. Makhmudov is all over him, holding on. Can Allen find something dramatic? Very, very late.
He's got the weirdness of balance, Makhmudov. You think he's all over the place, but actually he's fine, isn't he? I mean, there's a great shot and he felt it. But with his back to us, I thought he was going to fall. That's fair enough. I think it might be academical, but fair enough.
Another point off. Well, that's in Dave Allen's favour, but the clock is against him. And it may not make any difference. Makhmudov, strong and sturdy, doesn't look like he's going to go.
Again, just didn't invest with the body shots enough really to tire the tank here. Makhmudov.
Big right hand from Allen.
Oh, good left hook.
Going for it here.
He's moved well there, Makhmudov.
Dave Allen having his moments for this crowd. But Arslanbek Makhmudov has navigated these 12 rounds really well, utilising that amateur experience to box his way. Oh, big shots. He's so desperate, Dave Allen, but it is over. And Arslanbek Makhmudov has won that fight, won it clearly. And Dave Allen ran out of time, and he's absolutely exhausted on the ropes. He gave it everything, but I think it was that accumulation of punches, maybe first half of the fight, and the energy tanks weren't there as they wanted them to be.
I just think, you know, just the smartness of Makhmudov. You know, you wouldn't obviously say that about him, but I just think punching neat down the line, and Allen's just not inability, because he can do it, but he didn't have the willingness to want to move his head coming forward, wanted to block everything, show he has a good chin and walk him down. And Makhmudov showed a better energy than I thought anyone expected.
Just quickly before I go to score zone, 2 points off Makhmudov, but did he win it very clearly for you?
Yeah, clear enough.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to Tony, Carl and Jamie.
Dave Allen certainly left everything in the ring here in Sheffield tonight, Tony. Makhmudov boxed well, and Dave unfortunately just couldn't find that shot he was looking for.
Yeah, Makhmudov was the more consistent tonight. You know, he got the more shots off, he landed the more shots, but Dave will be disappointed. But listen, he's gave absolutely everything he possibly gave. He's exhausted in the last round. And Makhmudov was just better tonight. He was the stronger, the bigger guy, and he just outworked Dave.
Was there anything that surprised you tonight, Cole, from Makhmudov?
Not really surprised. I think he was better tonight than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was outstanding tonight, but I think Dave made it easy for him at times. You know, we were complaining to the referee a lot from our position here about how much Makhmudov was holding, but Dave was smothering his own work and learning the hold rather than keeping a bit of his space. I'd like to have seen him stab the body to get a little bit closer and then try and land it overhand right, but I think brave, so brave. Makhmudov as well showed something that I mean, I thought that as the fight went on, it got harder for him. The chance he was going to maybe find a way to get out, but great toughness and bravery from Makhmudov as well.
When fights are holding like that, the key is to work. It forces the referee into a decision, and that's what Dave didn't do. He allowed himself to just be held and didn't do anything, and that looks like you're both holding at times. When you start letting your hands go when a fight's go hold you, it forces the referee to make decisions to say, listen, you can't hold while he's throwing punches. So it's just little things, and I feel for Dave tonight because he's given absolutely everything, but he's just come up short against Makhmudov, who is, as we know, listen, he's a world-class operator. He's up there. He's the top 20 in the world fighter.
Do you think he just took too much punishment tonight, Cole, particularly in those early rounds? He couldn't let his hands go when he perhaps could have been in a position to pull the trigger at times.
The boys talked about it, and it does take energy out of it, but I think because he was eating so much shots on the gloves and on the head, you gotta, if Dave was moving his head a little bit more and making Makhmudov miss, that would have tired him out. But when you're constantly throwing and hitting a target, it was easy for Makhmudov tonight, let's be honest.
How much do the shots on the gloves still take out you, Tony?
Listen, I think once again, I touched on this before the fight tonight, Dave's durability is on another level again. He's absorbed some serious shots. Let's look. Makhmudov has got how many first round stoppages? He's hit Dave Allen with the kitchen sink tonight, and he hasn't budged him.
Okay, well, let's get the official verdict with Ben Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. Bob Williams scores the contest 115-111. John Robert Lane scores the contest 116-110. And Pavel Kardini scores the contest 117-109. All three in favor of your winner. By unanimous decision, the Lion, Arslanbek Makhmudov.